Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cecily Z. For the first time, I'm Cecily Z, a lifestyle and relationship blogger. If you're yet subscribed to my channel, please click the red button below right now. Well, today is story time, and I just want to share a quick story or a short story about my last relationship. And this is actually for those people that usually ask me, Lizzie, have you ever been in a relationship? When are you going to be in a relationship? Have you ever dated? You're a relationship coach. You said like, I just get questions like that from people, and I'm like, okay, let me just share this short video or short story about my previous relationship for those of you that would like to know. So if you would like to listen to this, don't forget to please click that red button below right now. You are welcome back. Anyways, I just want to show you guys that I don't know if I'm improving. I just started doing my makeup myself, and I don't know what you guys think. I guess I'm improving. I don't know if I'm improving or no, but I think I need to improve in my brows and basically just know how to do the remaining things. I feel like it's just stressful. I don't know what you guys think about makeup, but I feel like makeup is stressful. But anyways, I think I love it, and I'm loving the journey. So yeah, actually. My previous relationship, actually, we dated for about a year. We met on Twitter, and it was quite a very interesting relationship, because when you meet someone and you both learn from each other. You guys, it was older than me apparently, and he works in the HR firm, and I also have my own job at that time, and it was smooth, though at a point it was like a cat and rat relationship for us, because I didn't really understand. Some things just happened, but before we get there before we get to that part of the story, we met through football band, and I think at that point my brother is a Chelsea fan, and he is actually a Man U fan. So I think they had a football match at the time together. So I was banting. I don't know who won, or I was sad about Chelsea and he was happy about Man U. And then he commented blah blah blah. Then he came into the DM and we started talking, and we were just friends at the point. This was like 2017, 2018. So we were just friends at the time. We were just talking and everything. So we moved it to WhatsApp. Then we started talking on WhatsApp. Then I get to know that it wasn't in Nigeria before. He just got back to the country, and we just started working and so it was really a very cool relationship. I learned what I was supposed to learn. I was able to be a better person at the time, because we were both in sync. Because we were not both in sync in everything, especially when it comes to other things that I was doing. I had a 9 to 5, and I was also a YouTuber. I'm also a YouTuber, and also do Instagram, social media influencing. But he was a very totally different person, because he's a very reserved person according to him and how I met him. But anyways, it was interesting. We were getting to be very cool and all those things, and but at a point I realized that there were some things that would happen. Even if he was the one at fault, I would be the one to apologize, because at that point I am not really a relationship person. I like to talk to people about their relationships, because I even had to go to school to learn more about relationships, get certified and the likes, to be a relationship coach and all the things. So at the time it was very smooth. But one thing is, just few people knew about the fact that I was in a relationship, because I don't talk about my relationship and I don't put my relationship out there. When it comes to my private life, I really don't share it out. But I think I'm going to be doing that more often now, because I have a lot of interesting things that I would like you guys to know about. Well, it was really interesting, but at the point I realized that it was becoming manipulative. And yes, I know some people say, oh, you were not the perfect one. I know I'm not the perfect person, but relationship where that things are happening and you get to be the one to apologize every time. But at that time I felt like, oh, it was fine, let me apologize, since it's a relationship and you compromise. When it comes to compromise and everything, I was thinking at that time that, oh, okay, it's fine, let me apologize and everything. So I kept apologizing and the likes. But one day when I knew that relationship was going to end was when he called me and he said, he said, before I get to that part, I think I should just say the interesting parts of the relationships, which were the memories and also the fact that he is a movie person. So there is no weekend he would not eventually, because then I was always staying. I used to stay in Moe at the time, and he was staying on the island. So he's always like calling to say, "Oh, Lizzie, let's go out to the movies." So we're always going to IMAX like Saturdays. Like it was that interesting, and throughout the relationship, I can't say, oh, I asked him for 5 naira, like because I'm always this kind of person. I'm a very independent person when it comes to having my money. Even if I don't have money, I never ask them. I prefer to ask my brother, like my siblings, than to ask any other person outside my family money for anything. Like even when I'm very broke, like sometimes we even go out, I offer to pay. Like that is how much of the kind of person I am. So it is not about maybe the money or anything. It was very okay. I was not even okay because at that time I wasn't even using iPhone. I was just like I was using the regular Android phone. So I was just there. Do you understand? So but I was helping. When I go to his house and I don't see some things, I get them to the house, his kitchen. I do this, do that, do that, do that. So but to cut the story short, you know, I started noticing some changes, and but before then, you know, he was starting to show some signs. But and he's this kind of person, when he's chatting with his phone, he's always chatting with his phone like he doesn't want me to see who he's talking to or what is happening. And sometimes when I act like, these people you're talking to, jokingly, like I'm not even like I'm intruding or anything, it's always like he snaps like, why do you want to know? I'm like, okay, sorry. And I just keep it moving because I'm this kind of person. I really try as much as possible to avoid issues, like even with my friends. Like maybe my close friends, I might argue with them, but after a while I just keep it moving. I don't really think I want to have anybody in mind. Like it's so much for me. I don't really know. I know I say things that is wrong with me immediately. I say it out and I let it go because when it stays in my mind, I don't feel good. But anyways, yeah, the good part of the relationship was nice, and let me get to how the old relationship ended. So one day he called me and started having conversations. Though we've been having conversations because he's always complaining about the pictures I post on Instagram. I don't post naked pictures of me, of myself. I don't post any pictures that are so extra like that. Like I just post random pictures, maybe when I go to work, when I go out with my friends. But because of some private things about me, and he's always complaining that I post pictures that are too fine or that are too sexy, and I don't send those ones I post on Instagram to him. Sometimes he complains that I post too much on my WhatsApp story. Sometimes he complains that I post on this, I'm active on this. And sometimes I'm wondering, okay, is it that this guy did not know the kind of person I am before he actually asked me out? Because when we started talking, I remember giving him my Instagram. He checked out my Instagram. I checked that he's a private person. His account was on private, and we followed each other almost everywhere, LinkedIn and everything. And I don't know what changed, but I didn't put my mind to it because I was like, oh, let me just give it a try, because I have never really been into I've never really been a relationship person. And it was like, let's say like the first most serious relationship, like serious I've ever been in. So but you know, at the time when he started doing those complaints, I tell my friends at work, especially Valerie, I'm always informing her like, this is what this guy is always saying. I don't really understand it. And there's one also person that I also tell Tosin, and they always like, but Valerie will be like, hey, sorry, just try and sort it out with him. Some of them are even like, maybe it's lazy that is the fault, I'm like, and everything. I'm like, because me too, I have my own, and I know that I have my own, because I might be arguing and everything. So that part. But one day he called me and was like, do you know, though you know, he has been complaining that my YouTube, he doesn't want me to be doing YouTube because it feels like I'm putting myself out there too much. That's for someone that made me being as a YouTuber. He has never really supported my YouTube channel before. He doesn't really even comment on my YouTube. He doesn't even share. And I think it was really moving well. And at a point I realized that he really changed. That was in 2018. He changed and he just became aggressive all of a sudden. I didn't really know what was going on. I was talking to my friends actually, especially Valerie. I was talking to her because she was like the closest to me at that time. The other person that was close to me, some things happened and we didn't really gel again. So there was like just few people I could actually talk to at that time. And then I started complaining, like I said. Then one day he called me. I came to his house and he was like, do you know I can't marry someone like to a savage, I can't marry someone like Moet, I can't marry someone like this, I can't marry someone. And I'm like, I'm sorry. He said, you know, you're in the entertainment industry, you're this, you're that. Yep. I'm like, okay. I was crying at the time because I was like, do you want to break up with me? He was like, no. He's just telling me. I think I should have actually taken a clue at the time that, okay, maybe he just wanted to end this relationship. But me, I was like, I was crying, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, that night, I left his place. And I think I remember calling when I got to the house. He didn't pick his call. I sent several texts to him. But this is for someone that has always manipulated me when it comes to, I'll be at work and I will not be able to concentrate very well because I feel like he was fighting with me without me doing anything. Like, I don't do anything. Like when I tell people this story that I did not do anything, people are like, it's not possible for you not to have done something for him to do this. I'm like, I didn't do anything. This guy might just take something like, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but trust me, I did not do anything. I left his house. We were cool before we were cool before I left his house. And I called him. He didn't pick his call for about 2 weeks. Yeah, and this one is an habitual practice for him. Sometimes he doesn't pick. When he's angry at me without me knowing what I've done, he might go 1 month, 2 weeks without talking to me. Then he comes back. And it's still me that will still go back to him. It's still me that is still checking up every day with him replying with 1 word. I should have known that I wasn't in a relationship, or I was thinking, oh, okay, at least it's someone I like. And well, fast forward to him ghosting on me, which is like the most sad part for me, because I felt like if he wanted to end the relationship, he could have just told me. Because I remember him telling me about his ex. Who is his ex? A lady, he said his ex, and he didn't have anything to do with her anymore. Even he said, he was telling me about the fact that the so-called ex actually went to Oloni to send him a letter and the likes on Twitter, and he didn't like it. He told her to stop, blah blah blah. And he was checking through her Instagram, and I was like, I didn't say anything because I felt like, oh, maybe he was really over it at the time. Then fast forward to 2018, August downwards, the relationship started crumbling. At that time when I said he didn't pick my calls again, and then I kept texting him. I sent a long text. What did I do? Did I do anything? If I've done anything, please can you at least tell me what I've done, so I'll know where to adjust and where to fix up and the likes. You just be like, I know it's not you. It's not you. I know it's not you. I know it's not you. Sometimes you'll be like, this is all you've got to say. I know it's not you. Then 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, the 4th month, that was August, September, October, November. On his birthday, which is November, I sent him a birthday message, and it was like, just thanks, I know. Me, I was still thinking, oh, maybe we're going to come back. Maybe something was happening to him at the time, and he didn't know who to share it with. And he likes it. Then December, guys, guess what happened? I just saw him propose to his ex, the so-called ex he told me about. What happened, and that was my last relationship, and that was how it ended. I don't know what you guys think anyways, but thank you for watching. If you're yet subscribed, please click that red button below right now to subscribe, because going forward anyways, I'm going to be sharing more of myself. I'm going to be sharing more of my stories because I have lots of stories I would like to share with you guys. And thank you for watching. Bye.